This oil is so smooth even P. Diddy had to stock up, 1,000 bottles to be exact. Perfect for those freak-off moments or whenever you need that flawless glow. Grab your bottle of Diddy oil today at Walmart, Target, Rite Aid, Walgreens, and wherever you get your essentials.
Hey guys, welcome back. Join me as I dive into the reality of what prison life is like for Diddy after his arrest on some serious charges.
Ready.
Sean Diddy Combs is one of the most successful entrepreneurs and rappers of our time. He has recently found himself in a world of trouble. The mongrel is facing some extremely heavy charges that could drastically alter the course of his life and career. As we speak, Diddy is sitting in a cell, unsure of what the future holds. But have you ever stopped to think about prison life is really like for someone like Diddy? Now, I mean the guy is used to living a life of luxuries with private jets, yachts, and mansions at his disposal. He's surrounded by glamour, rubbing shoulders with celebrities and influencers on a daily basis. But all that has came to a screeching halt. Diddy's arrest has left fans stunned, and what we're all left wondering what's next for the entrepreneur. Now, as the news of his arrest spread like wildfire, the entertainment industry has been left reeling. Diddy's built an empire from scratch, and to see it all crumbling down around him is heart-wrenching. The question on everyone's lips is, how did it come to this? What led Diddy's downfall, and what does the future hold for him? Now, but before we dive into the details of Diddy's prison life, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Diddy's arrest is a stark reminder that even the most powerful and influenced people can fall. It's a wake-up call for all of us to re-examine our priorities and values. Now, Diddy is facing charges of drug possession, bribery, and assault, to name a few. If convicted, he could be looking at some serious jail time. The potential consequences is dire, and it's hard to examine Diddy's behind bars for the extended period. But what does that mean for his career, his business empire, and his personal life? The charges against Diddy is no jokes, and the prosecution is building a strong case against him. If he's found guilty, Diddy could be facing upwards to 10 years in prison. Can you imagine going from being one of the richest men in the world to being locked up in a small cell? For someone like Diddy, who's used to calling the shots, the loss of freedom is a daunting prospect. He'll have to trade in his designer suits for prison attire, and his private chef will be replaced with institutional food. The reality is setting in, and it's hard to fathom that Diddy will cope with the confines of prison life. But what about prison system itself? How would it handle a high-profile inmate like Diddy? Will he receive special treatment, or will he be treated just like all the other inmates? Now, the question is that we'll explore in more detail as we dive deeper into Diddy's prison life. When you think of prison, you think of a small cell, bars, and a lack of freedom. But for high-profile inmates like Diddy, the reality is slightly different. They often get special treatment, which can include private cells, gourmet meals, and even personal assistance. Despite the luxuries, prison life is still prison life, and Diddy will face challenges that he's never expected before. He'll have to adapt to a new routine, make new friends, and navigate the complexity, society, social hierarchy of the prison system. Imagine having to share a cell with someone who has been convicted of a violent crime, or having to deal with a corrupt prison guard who are only looking out for themselves. Diddy's prison experience will be far cry from his life of luxury, and it's hard to imagine how he will cope. But Diddy's not the only high-profile inmate who's had to deal with the harsh realities of prison life. We've seen celebrities like Martha Stewart, Mike Tyson, and even Paris Hilton to do times behind bars. Each of their experiences has been unique, but they all share one thing in common: the loss of freedom. Now, as Diddy navigates the prison system, he'll encounter people from all walks of life. He'll meet inmates who are serving life sentences and others who are in the petty crimes. The experience will be an eye-opening, to say the least, and it may just change his perspective on life. One thing's for sure, Diddy's prison experience will be a turning point in his life. It'll be a chance for him to reflect on his past, reevaluate his priorities, and come out for a changed man. But will the public perception of Diddy change as a result of his prison stint? Now, as we've seen it, with other celebrities, a prison sentence can be a blessing in disguise. It can be a chance for rehabilitate and reflect and come out strong on the other side. But it also a harsh reality check, and it's a hard image. Diddy's behind bars. As we continue to follow Diddy's story, one thing's for sure: his prison experience will be one of the ones for the books. It'll be a wild ride, full of twists and turns, and it keeps us all on the edge of our seats. Now, let's recap. The key point, as we've discussed so far, Diddy's arrest has set shockwaves through the entertainment industry, and his prison sentence could be a lethal one. We've explored the potential consequences of his charges and the prison life might be for someone like a stature like Diddy. But as we move forward, it's important to remember that Diddy's situation is a real-life scenario that's playing out in the public's eyes. It's a harsh reminder that even the most powerful among us can fall, and it's up to us to learn from their mistakes. So what do you think, guys? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our other videos on arrest and prison life. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, guys, welcome back. Join me as I dive into the reality of...
Guys, let's gather around. We need to talk about something absolutely insane that's happening in the universe. No, it's not another avocado toast recipe. This is way juicier. Have you ever heard the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover? Well, today we're diving into a story that, have you wondered if this covers even a book at all? Sean Diddy Combs just moved into the same jailhouse unit as the disgraced crypto executive Sam Bankman-Fried. What? The universe is so wild, folks. Now you might be thinking, wait, what's up Diddy doing in jail? I mean, besides making $1 million music video and traveling to Entourage, just I honestly thought his idea of her time being waiting 30 minutes at a table at Nubu, not sharing a toilet with a guy who looks like he swallowed a bag of chips, and then forgot who he was. By him looking at you, Sam, the picture of this. Diddy rolls in, the life of the party with a bling, and he's like, all right, let's vibe. And then he sees Sam, who's just trying to figure out which stop goes to what shoe. Cue the Ultimate Buddy Cop movie, right? What would you want? Diddy and Bankman-Fried, the jailhouse edition? Can you imagine the banter between those two? Diddy trying to teach Sam how to throw down some sweet dance moves. And Sam's like, dude, I don't even know how to do a proper budget. And Diddy's like, forget the budget. Focus on a cha-cha. Honestly, though, it's wild to think what we're in the world where Diddy and the king of parties end up bunking with the meme lord of the misfortunes. Sam's popular opinion meter must be swinging like a pendulum at the haunted fair. One day, a millionaire, the next day, along the side, Diddy talking about how to avoid the meltdown laugh. I mean, let's have a moment of honesty here. I thought the prison routine would need a reduction team. For Sam, it's like a workout, shuffling legal documents while crying in the shower. And Diddy would be like, how to make a hit track using the echoes of the prison walls. Just imagine the album that could just drop together. Call it From the Block to the Bars. Can you believe the roller coaster we're on? I mean, 1 minute you're sipping champagne, the next minute you're waiting for a lunch tray while plotting your next escape plan over a plate of slop. Sorry, corrections. That's a gourmet meal in jail. Trust Diddy to find a way to bring some gourmet seasoning, right? It would be the most extravagant jail meal the law has ever seen. So what do you think? Would they start a podcast? Who would make the better chef? Or do you need a reality show? Let me know. Drop below. If you want to see some more Diddy and Sam whip some prison gourmet cooking on the Facebook Live, listening to it. And as always, remember, life is too short, and jail's even shorter. See you next time, my cosmic companion.
Introducing Diddy's Baby Oil by Johnson & Johnson. This oil is so smooth even P. Diddy had to stock up, 1,000 bottles to be exact. Perfect for those freak-off moments or whenever you need that flawless glow. Grab your bottle of Diddy oil today at Walmart, Target, Rite Aid, Walgreens, and wherever you get your essentials.